Action Bets Week 8, and this is the captain live from the king of surfing in the world, Nazaré, Portugal. I'll be back in studio with Tommy next week, but for this week, I think I got 3 solid plays. First one is, I really like Jacksonville going into Pittsburgh. Jacksonville is a 2.5 point favorite. I love that number. I love their kicker. I think they'll do really well, and I like the team, how it's coming up. I think Etienne's going to have a big game in this game. It's going to be a tough one, but I think, and I do believe that Jacksonville is the play here. And Tommy, go get your money with that nickel bet right there. And my second pick of the week is going to be Cleveland Browns going into Seattle. Watson is very, very iffy right now. And I like what the Seattle team did. They picked up Frank Clark from off the waiver wire from Denver. And I think that at home with that 12th man in Seattle, I think Seattle -4 against the Browns is a solid play. And my dime play of the week is going to be Monday Night Football, where the Las Vegas Raiders go into Detroit, and Detroit's an 8.5 point favorite. I love what Detroit's doing here. Jamar Gibbs is finally looking like the number 1 running back there. Still hurt with Montgomery, so Jamar Gibbs will get the call in the backfield. And look for the 2-time rookie on the outside, Jefferson, to do something really well. And I love this team. I like the defense, love the offense, and I really love the coach. That's going to be my dime play. It's going to be my 3rd one of the year. I'm 1-1 on dime plays this year. And I'm taking the Lions over the misspoken Las Vegas Raiders. They don't know where they're going. -8. Now it's down to 8. Great. I'll take Detroit -8. And I'm going to tell you, Tommy, go get your money on this one, because I look at this game to be a big, big blowout. Anyway, folks, I'll see you in the studio next week. Tommy, go get your money, baby. Who do you like this week?
ACTION, Week 8, Captain. Good to have you back, everyone. Thanks for joining us on Action Bets. You just heard from my man, the Captain. We'll be back at the Paradise next week with me, so can't wait to have you back, Captain. Gave out 3 picks. I got 3 picks coming for you. Welcome to Action Bets. We're going to take a look at Week 8 NFL picks here. I'm Tommy D, 12-9, Captain 12-9. Last week, Week 7 was a tough week. We want to move on. Let's do a quick recap here. The Jaguars keep on rolling. The Patriots upset the Bills. The Giants improving each week. The Falcons, get a close win versus the Bucs. The Ravens surprising everyone and crushing the Lions. The Steelers win again, now 4-2. The Chiefs crush the Chargers. The Eagles beat up on the Finns. Sorry, all my Finn fans. Vikings surprise everybody on Monday night. Kirk Cousins does get a primetime victory against a solid 49ers team that lost 2 in a row. So NFL flipped upside Week 7, guys. We're moving along here quite nicely. 24-18 on the year. If you've been following this Action Bets, guys, subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and give us a like. Share with your friends, and also get involved. Some of you get writing down in the comments. Jennifer, nice job on the teasers as usual. Keep it rolling. So we got 3 picks for you each. Captain gave you his pick, so I'm going to get right to mine. My first pick is going to be the Rams versus the Cowboys. -6 points. Cowboys at home this year have outscored their opponents 68-13 in 2 games. They did play the Jets and the Patriots, but they're coming off the bye week, well rested. A lot of people criticizing these teams after a couple of their losses. The players, the coaches, the personnel. So I expect the boys to come out in a big, big way on Sunday. They're playing the LA Rams. LA Rams have been playing pretty well on the road, but I think that this Cowboys defense shows up in a major way and eats them up. Monster day for the Cowboys defense if you got them in fantasy. I think they're going to have a big day there against the Rams at home, guys. I like the boys. Every time I've been on the boys, they've been going good for me. So America's team, let's go. -6. Next pick is going to be the Texans versus the Panthers. I'm going to be looking at Houston -3 here. The Panthers, I don't see much hope here for their season. Good young quarterback will be determined there with Bryce Young. Both teams coming off a bye week. Houston beat New Orleans 20-13 last week. Played Atlanta close, 21-19. They beat the Steelers and Jacksonville. Texans surprising some people this year, and the Panthers are just on the other hand, are getting crushed by teams. Yet to win a game. I think there's a lot of trouble in Carolina. I think that this Texans defense is a pretty solid unit too. I mean, Bryce Young, I think, is going to have a long game. And on the other side, C.J. Stroud, only one interception for the Texans so far, so playing some solid football. Give me Houston going into Carolina, -3. Captain, go get your money. And then my last and final pick, I'm going to stay on a team that came through for me in my best bet last week with the Chiefs. Chiefs versus the Broncos. Chiefs -7. I'm going to play Kansas City here. They're playing some solid football. They have a top defense. It was my last big pick last week, and they won 6 in a row. Kind of wearies me in conference matchup going into Denver, but this Denver team is weak, and Chiefs defense is playing really well. Chiefs offense is doing its thing also. Broncos continue to struggle. They did beat Green Bay 19-8, last week, but they lost to they did lose to Kansas City 19-8 2 weeks ago. So I got my scores mixed up. They did beat Green Bay, but they lost to Kansas City 19-8. So 8 points was the margin last time these two teams played 2 weeks ago. Broncos defense allows too many yards. Broncos defense allows too many yards. Sorry, I'm trying to read my writing here. I expect Mahomes to have a good game in the Mile High. They won for me last week, so I say let's repeat it. I'm going to go with the Chiefs here, -7 versus the Broncos in Denver, guys. Those are my final 3 picks here on Action Bets 1, 2, and 3. Just to recap it, top pick is going to be the Cowboys -6, then the Houston -3, and the Chiefs -7. NFL picks week 8 on Action Bets. Next week, Captain will be joining me. And guys, Breeders' Cup right around the corner. We are less than 9 days away. I'm starting to dig in. The pre-entries came out on Wednesday, shooting this video on Thursday. So also make sure you pay attention to the injury report, all that good stuff, the weather when you're placing your bets, guys. Also information here for you on Action Bets, guys. So play smartly, and we appreciate you. Throw down in the comments who you like this week. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the bell. ACTION. Captain, go get your money.